What's up, everyone? In this video we're going to do a video review unboxing of the Salinovo rooftop carrier bag. We're going to get this thing out of the box and we're actually going to mount it on top of my my Chevy over here. And the first thing I would say, getting it out of the box, I just took it out of the shipping box. I do like actually how this has a nice little carrying case, and it does fold up into this nice little bag here for storage when you're not using it. Because let's face it, how often are we packing our entire car up to the point where we actually need some extra rooftop storage? Having those big hard shell bubble carriers are very inconvenient to store. This one here I can actually just stick right on a shelf in the garage that I'm not using, and it's really convenient to use. Let's get it out of the box and let's kind of go through some of the features. So once we get everything here out of the travel bag, we've actually got the bag itself, which is made of a heavy waterproof canvas. And then we've also got all of the different attachment straps to here. And we also have instructions on how to get it on top of the car. Before I actually get onto there, let's actually show you, because this I can actually show the waterproofing inside of the canvas. So you've got a really dense weave canvas here. And underneath, you've got that plastic waterproof layer. So you can have this in the rain and your stuff is not going to get wet. Now, you can actually attach this a couple of different ways. Since I have crossbars, I'm basically going to run my straps this way over the crossbars. If you have only the sidebars, you're going to run your straps this way. And then if you have no rack at all, like you have a sedan or something like a hatchback, you're going to roll your windows down a little bit and you're going to basically go around the roof of the car with the bag. All right, so now what we're going to do here is we're actually going to get this attached to the car. So we actually have the top of the bag here, and now the zipper. If there's a little flap here on the side, again, I'll show you when I get up on top of the car. But there's the zipper in there, and that zipper basically comes all the way around. This is going to be the front of the car, and this whole thing's going to come up like a big clamshell. Now, if you notice, there's actually some buckles here, and we've got buckles. These buckles are going forward because they're going to come around and clip on the back. If we flip this over, you will see you've got buckles here. And there's a pair of buckles on the back. You got a buckle here on the back, and then you've also got, again, you've got the buckles up in the front. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay this on top of the car, get the buckles in, and get them actually strapped down. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so now that I've got this actually strapped up, I've left everything loose so I can actually show you what I've done. So what I've done here is, again, we've got the strap on the top, and then here's the middle. And what I've done is I've taken here, I don't know, black, here you go. Now the camera. So I've got one here. I went under the crossbar of the truck, came up here, and then I clipped it. And then in the back, what I've done is I've actually come there around the crossbar itself, came back up and clipped. And then in the front, same thing, down, around, and then back up to the clip. And I've done the same thing on the other side. So now we've got 6 straps here in total. Okay, so now what I've done is I actually undid the front left strap here. So what I did was I was actually able, sorry for the weird camera angle, my car's kind of tall, but basically what I've done is I've unzipped the zipper and then kind of peeled the bag back. So now this is actually where we're going to put all of our bags, and then I'll let you know once I get them inside. All right, so the next thing that we do here is I've got everything here inside the bag. We're going to bring the bag over the top, and then I'm just going to zipper it all the way around. Okay, so now that you saw me go around, what I've done here to secure it is I've just basically pulled on all of these straps. Let me bring, if I can bring this here closer, pull them up, and make sure they're pulled tight. You're actually going to get a little bit of a tail here. I'll show you what to do with that in a second. But again, go through, just make sure, pull everything tight after you've done the zipper. Now, what I like to suggest that you do is actually go around twice, pulling them all secure, because what will happen is you'll pull one side tight, you'll pull the other side tight, and that'll probably shift this again, which will cause this to come loose. So you just pull it again for good measure. But again, since I have a roof rack, I'm just taking the straps that are attached to the bag onto the rack. If you did not have a roof rack, you saw all those bundled straps in the beginning. Basically, you go them through the cabin of the car, and they give you these little straps up here. You have to feed them through these hoops. There's 1, 2, and 3 on each side. And remember what I was talking about before, going this way with it, with this strap here, rather than coming across the crossbar, I went down and around the actual crossbar that I have to the bag itself. This is actually the most secure setup if you have the crossbars. All right, so as for these big long straps, I'm going to show you something I learned from a trucker. So what I'm going to do here is you don't want this flapping in the wind the whole time, right? So what you do basically is you fold it up into sections, kind of make this kind of flat piece. And then what I do here is take the flat piece, and what you do is take that and then tuck it under the strap. And that's now not gonna flap in the wind. I just went around, and I'll do that for all 6 straps. This one here's a little bit cleaner because it's here on the side, but again, fold it into sections, tuck it under the strap. Now this isn't gonna flap the whole car ride. And I'll go through and I'll do it around for all 6 of them. And then when that's all done, you're ready to go cruising down the road. Overall, I think this is a really well-built bag. Again, the canvas is heavy. It's actually starting to rain. I don't know if the camera's picking up all the water beating up on the canvas. Thanks to that inner plastic layer. The zipper's thick, and again, this was a fairly easy setup and installation. And again, it stores a lot better than one of those hard bubble tops. So, high quality product. I would definitely recommend it. Hey, real quick, if you like what you see in this video and you want to purchase one for yourself, I've left links to everything here in the description. And if you want more no nonsense, no BS product reviews, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss one.